Welcome to our documentary on the top states collapsing fast as Elon Musk's empire crashes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Captain Ken, isn't that a bit dramatic? And to that I say, have you seen the price of Tesla stock lately? It's enough to make a Cybertruck spontaneously combust. Today, we delve into the dramatic economic fallout from Tesla and SpaceX's struggles. We're talking about the potential collapse of entire state economies, all because one man decided to buy Twitter and tweet out memes about Grimes. Buckle up, folks, because it's about to get bumpy. Texas, a land of cowboys, barbecue, and a rapidly shrinking economy thanks to Elon Musk. The Lone Star State, known for its vast landscapes and larger-than-life persona, has always prided itself on its independence and economic resilience. But recent events have thrown a wrench into the works, and the ripple effects are being felt far and wide. You bet your 10-gallon hat it is. Texas, with its rich cultural heritage and booming industries, seemed like the perfect place for tech giants to set up shop. The state has always been a symbol of opportunity and growth, a place where dreams are big and the sky's the limit. You see, Texas welcomed Tesla and SpaceX with open arms, offering tax breaks and incentives like they were going out of style. Politicians and business leaders alike were eager to roll out the red carpet, hoping to usher in a new era of technological innovation and economic prosperity. And for a while, it seemed like a match made in tech heaven. The promise of high-paying jobs and cutting-edge technology had everyone buzzing with excitement. Conferences were held, deals were struck, and the future looked brighter than ever. Tesla built its gigafactory. SpaceX launched rockets from Starbase, and everyone was doing the two-step right into a brighter future. The construction of these massive facilities brought in a wave of optimism, and the local communities were hopeful for the economic boom that was promised. But then, the music stopped. The initial excitement began to wane as the realities of the situation set in. The grand promises started to look more like pipe dreams, and the cracks in the facade began to show. Demand for electric vehicles dipped, Tesla stock took a nosedive, and suddenly those promises of economic prosperity started looking about as reliable as a used Tesla battery in a snowstorm. The market's volatility exposed the fragility of the economic foundation that had been hastily built. Layoffs began at the gigafactory, sending shockwaves through the local economy. The once bustling factory floors became eerily quiet, and the workers who had pinned their hopes on these jobs found themselves in a precarious position. Those folks who moved to Texas, lured by the promise of high-paying jobs building the future, found themselves out of work and staring down the barrel of a very uncertain future. The dream of a better life turned into a struggle for survival as families faced the harsh reality of unemployment. And it's not just the factory workers feeling the heat. The ripple effects of the economic downturn spread far and wide, affecting small businesses, local shops, and entire communities. The once thriving local economy began to falter, and the sense of optimism was replaced with a growing sense of dread. Remember those tax breaks Texas so generously handed out? They were meant to be a catalyst for growth, a way to attract big businesses and create jobs. But now they're starting to look less like savvy investments and more like bad bets at a poker table in Vegas. Well, they're starting to look less like savvy investments and more like bad bets at a poker table in Vegas. The financial strain on the state is becoming increasingly apparent, and the long-term consequences of these decisions are starting to come to light. Meanwhile, down at Starbase, things aren't looking much rosier. The ambitious plans for space exploration have hit numerous roadblocks, and the once promising venture is now facing significant challenges. SpaceX, with its sights set on Mars, seems to have forgotten about its earthly responsibilities, namely keeping the local economy afloat. The focus on grandiose space missions has overshadowed the immediate needs of the community, leading to growing discontent. The dream of Texas becoming a hub for space exploration is starting to feel a lot like that recurring nightmare where you're trying to launch a rocket but forgot to put on pants. The lofty ambitions are clashing with the harsh realities, and the gap between expectation and reality is widening. It's ambitious, sure, but also deeply, fundamentally flawed. The grand plans lack the necessary grounding in practical realities, and the consequences of this oversight are becoming increasingly evident. So, What's the lesson here? The situation in Texas serves as a stark reminder of the risks involved in putting too much faith in a single industry or individual. Diversification and careful planning are crucial to building a resilient economy. Don't put all your economic eggs in one basket, especially if that basket is a billionaire with a penchant for tweeting himself into oblivion. The future of Texas's economy will depend on its ability to learn from these challenges and adapt to a rapidly changing landscape. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, unless we're talking about the economic fallout from the implosion of Elon Musk's empire. The glitz and glamour of the Las Vegas Strip might be the face of Nevada, but the heart of the state beats in its industries and small businesses. Then what happens in Vegas might just end up on CNN. The world watches as the economic tremors ripple outwards, affecting not just the local economy, but potentially sending shockwaves across the nation. Nevada, home to the Tesla gigafactory that produces batteries for those electric dreams, is facing a rude awakening. This factory, once a beacon of innovation and employment, now stands as a symbol of uncertainty. Remember those potential layoffs we mentioned earlier? They are no longer just a distant possibility, but a looming reality that casts a long shadow over the lives of many. Well, in Nevada, they're not just potential, they're a looming reality. The lines at the unemployment office grow longer each day, a stark reminder of the fragility of economic stability. And we're not just talking about a few hundred jobs here. The scale of this crisis is monumental, affecting thousands upon thousands of workers who once relied on the promise of a stable future. We're talking thousands upon thousands of people facing unemployment, their livelihoods hanging by a thread thinner than a Tesla Cybertruck window after a close encounter with a steel ball. The impact is not just financial, but deeply personal, affecting families and communities. But it's not just the direct employees of Tesla who are sweating bullets. The ripple effect of this economic downturn extends far beyond the factory walls. Oh no, this economic earthquake is sending tremors through the entire state. The very foundation of Nevada's economy is shaking, and the aftershocks are felt in every corner. Suppliers who rely on Tesla contracts are facing cancelled orders and dwindling profits. These businesses, which once thrived on the back of Tesla's success, now find themselves in dire straits. Small businesses, from restaurants to car washes, that popped up to cater to the influx of Tesla workers, are feeling the pinch as their customer base evaporates faster than a puddle of water in the Nevada desert. The bustling activity that once characterized these establishments has given way to an eerie silence. And let's not forget the ripple effect. The interconnected nature of the economy means that one sector's downfall can lead to a cascade of failures. Less money in people's pockets means less spending, which means businesses suffer, tax revenues plummet, and suddenly the entire state is staring down the barrel of a budget shortfall bigger than Elon Musk's ego. The consequences of this economic downturn are far-reaching and multifaceted. Now, some might say that Nevada, with its history of boom and bust cycles, is uniquely equipped to handle this kind of economic turmoil. The state has weathered storms before, but this one feels different. And to them, I say, have you ever tried explaining to a casino owner that the house always wins, except when it doesn't? The uncertainty in the air is palpable, and even the most seasoned business owners are feeling the strain. The truth is, the potential collapse of Elon Musk's empire could have a devastating impact on Nevada, leaving a trail of economic devastation in its wake. The once thriving communities could turn into ghost towns, a stark reminder of the fragility of economic prosperity. So the next time you're in Vegas, placing your bets on the roulette wheel of life, spare a thought for the people of Nevada. Their future is as uncertain as the outcome of a spin of the wheel. Because in this high-stakes game of economic survival, they might just be holding the losing hand. The stakes have never been higher, and the losses could be more profound than anyone ever imagined. As we've seen, the instability of Elon Musk's empire is having a profound impact on these states. The ripple effects are being felt far and wide, affecting not just the tech industry, but also local economies and communities that once thrived on the promises of innovation and growth. Texas and Nevada, once heralded as beacons of innovation and economic prosperity, are now grappling with the very real consequences of placing too much faith in the promises of a single company, and perhaps more importantly, a single, very online man. The allure of rapid growth and high-tech jobs has given way to a stark reality of economic downturns and job losses. If you live in Texas or Nevada, it might be time to reconsider your future as the economic landscape shifts rapidly. Diversify your investments, learn to code, or perhaps even explore new career paths that are less dependent on the volatile tech sector. The importance of adaptability cannot be overstated in these uncertain times, or maybe just brush up on your survival skills. In a world where economic stability is no longer guaranteed, being prepared for any eventuality is crucial. Whether it's learning new skills, stockpiling essential supplies, or simply staying informed, preparation is key. Because in this brave new world of economic uncertainty, one thing's for sure, the future belongs to those who are prepared. The ability to adapt and overcome challenges will define the success stories of tomorrow. So take proactive steps today to secure your future. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. As the situation evolves, we'll continue to bring you the latest news and insights to help you navigate these turbulent times. Knowledge is power, and staying informed is your best defense against uncertainty. And remember, if you see Elon Musk on Twitter asking for financial advice, for the love of all that is holy, do not reply to the tweet. It's a wild world out there, and sometimes the best course of action is to simply sit back and watch the chaos unfold from a safe distance.